All this talk about the Warriors needing to trade for a legit second option to pair with Steph Curry. Who would have guessed the Warriors already had that guy on the roster all along? Ladies and gentlemen, Jonathan Kuminga has officially arrived. Over his last 10 games, Kuminga's averaging 25 points per game, 7 rebounds, 2.2 assists, 1.3 steals, and 0.6 blocks. On 61% shooting from the field, 54% from 3, 80% from the line, on 68.5 true shooting. Look, to put it simply, Kuminga's a monster, bro. His rare blend of size, athleticism, strength, and quickness makes him a physical mismatch damn near every time he steps on the court. He's a handful for teams to deal with. He's a bully in the post, he's a bully driving to the rim, and he's a bully on a fast break. I mean, the dude's baby Zion in open floor. When he puts his head down and gets a full head of steam, there's really nothing stopping him from getting to the rim. Kuminga's the best open court player Golden State's had in years. He's getting 2 or 3 easy buckets a game just by running off opponents' missed shots and getting an outlet pass and finishing on the break against a backpedaling, scrambling defense. As the core of Steph, Clay, and Draymond has aged, having a player with his unique blend of size, athleticism, and strength is the exact injection of youth that this Warriors team needed. JK provides much needed rim pressure that you're not getting much of from anywhere else on the roster. The Warriors are dead last in fast break points this season. They're just not as dynamic as they used to be earlier in the dynasty years, when they routinely led the league in fast break points and fast break efficiency. And for a Warriors team whose offense has been driven by finesse, perimeter shooting, basketball IQ, and skill, it's refreshing to have that change-up pitch, a player that brings physicality and plays with power. On those nights where shots aren't falling, but you need a bucket, running the offense more through Kuminga can be a viable option to keep the offense afloat, and maybe even carry you some nights. Kuminga adds an element to the Warriors' offense they just haven't had during the dynasty, with his downhill attacking. In their Monday night matchup against the Nets, JK went 10 of 12 from the free throw line. The team finally has a free throw merchant that can consistently draw fouls and get to the line. This indirectly helps the defense because it stops the clock and gives guys a chance to rest. Not only that, but it allows Golden State to set their defense instead of playing in transition all game, which is an area of weakness defensively for the Warriors. JK is a physical specimen, listed at 6'7", 225 with a 7-foot wingspan and top 1% athleticism. I mean, seriously, name 5 players in the league more athletic than JK. You probably can't. It's not just his raw athleticism and explosiveness that makes him so physically dominating. It's his fluidity and quickness combined with his size. His agility and dexterity on the court reminds me of a young LeBron. I'm not saying he's the same type of player as LeBron, I just meant how he moves physically. When you pair a physical specimen like that with the greatest shooter of all time, now you got yourself a potent inside-out 2-man attack. Speaking on that 2-man attack, Steph Curry and Jonathan Kuminga are the highest scoring duo in the league over the last 10 games, combining for 56.6 points per game. Steph at 31.8 and Kuminga at 24.9. Think about that. Over the last 10 games, as a duo, they've scored more than Luka and Kyrie, more than Giannis and Dame, more than LeBron and AD, and KD and Booker. That's crazy, man. Steph in his own right has been on a tear as well. In his last 5 games, Curry's averaging 39.2 points per game, 5.8 rebounds on 53, 46, 100 shooting splits. He passes Michael Jordan as the oldest player to score 195 plus points over a 5-game span. But wait, there's more. Steph Curry is the only player ever to average at least 40 points while shooting 50, 40, 100 over a 4-game span. The man is turning 36, and he's still capable of doing things we've never seen before. I mean, we just witnessed Steph deep fry the Hawks last week for 62 points. 1 point off his career high. Getting 62 points from your star player and still losing is insane, by the way. But anyways, back to Kuminga. Check out this possession from the Nets game. JK ISO'd against Mikal Bridges, arguably the best perimeter defender in the league, and JK made it look like a mismatch. He backed him down to a spot and hit him with a nasty turnaround fade over his left shoulder. Look at Kerr's reaction. The coaches are loving what they're seeing from Kuminga. JK is officially the Warriors' second option. It took a lot for him to get to this point, but we're finally here, and it's much needed too. With Poole gone, Clay's decline, and Wiggins' inconsistencies, the Warriors needed a steady scoring option behind Steph. That's why Kuminga's ascension changes everything for the Warriors. What I like about the Steph-JK duo is how much they complement each other's game. You got Kuminga operating inside out, living in the paint, providing non-stop rim pressure, while Steph is terrorizing teams from the perimeter. With Kuminga now a huge part of the offense, the Warriors now have someone that can make teams pay for blitzing Steph. Let's check out this clip from the Sixers game last week. Nick Nurse called for the early double team, with 17 on the shot clock and Curry just crossing half court. Nurse tells KJ Martin to sprint up towards Curry, but it's a strategic mistake by Nurse. Martin doesn't even get within 8 feet of Curry before he floats it right over Martin's head to a wide open Kuminga. Tobias Harris tried to rotate over, but Kuminga with a full head of steam, coming downhill with a running start, is too hard to stop. He cruises in for a layup that essentially seals the Warriors' 119-107 win. Teams are going to try and blitz Steph helping off Kuminga. They're going to be in for a long night, because if you cheat off Kuminga like this, you're done. Now that Curry has an outlet that's a legit threat to score off his advantages, now teams are going to have to pick their poison. Play Steph straight up and get cooked, or allow Kuminga to play out of an advantage getting downhill in 4-on-3 situations and get dunked on. Kuminga's rise to stardom completely changes the trajectory of this Warriors team. Let's see how the rest of the season plays out. Anyways, that's all I got for y'all. If you enjoyed the video, do me a favor to hit that subscribe button. It's much appreciated. I'll holler at you on the next one. Peace.